Okay, helicopters again. Let's talk about helicopters and weather. Now, you've probably all seen these programs on TV, search and rescue, air ambulance, stuff like that, where helicopters are flying in what seems to a fixed wing pilot to be absolutely atrocious, unmanageable weather. There's a very good reason for that. Helicopters are just as susceptible as flying into a hill as an aeroplane, but we've got the big advantage that we can stop. If we don't like what's ahead, we don't like the weather, we can just put it down in the field and wait. Trust me, I've done it. In one famous occasion, being stuck in the same field for 3 days in Germany while the weather cleared. It was so bad we couldn't even go under the power lines to get out of the field and proceed home. But it's the ultimate sanction, isn't it? It's much better, if you like, to stop and then land than it is to land and then stop, especially when the weather's going horrible. But it is fraught with danger. Um, Kobe Bryant, the ball player in the States, was killed in a crash in California, of all places, where his S-76 Spirit that was being flown by a commercial pilot, though sadly one with a lapsed instrument rating, encountered bad weather and continued to press on. Result of it was a big pile of wreckage and 7 people dead because the pilot, well, we'll never know. But what is without doubt is that he flew into a hillside in bad weather. It's going to shorten your career, if not your life, isn't it? We can only surmise what was happening. Disorientation. When you go into cloud, inadvertently, it's very, very scary indeed. I've done it. The worst time to do it is at night because, of course, at night you can't see the low cloud ahead, the unforecast low cloud drifting over a big river valley in continental Europe, um, flying along. The village in front of you is perfectly lit up, and suddenly it disappears. I was a very junior co pilot, a fairly experienced captain with me, and his first instinct was to turn all the cockpit lighting up full and concentrate us onto the instruments while we climbed and got picked up on a radar service for a cloud break with Hanover radar. But scary when it happens. And I sympathise with the guy who's flying Kobe Bryant and many other pilots who've had the experience of being inadvertent IMC or VMC into IMC. Horrible, absolutely horrible. So remember, if you're going down the route for helicopters, you have the ultimate sanction. You can simply say, I can fly no further. And then you find yourself a nice field, hopefully next to a phone and a pub, and wait out the weather. Easy as that. Otherwise, helicopter flying, I mean, it's got so much to offer it, but that versatility, the ability to, for search and rescue pilots to hover taxi up a mountain track to go and rescue some climbers who have been stranded or injured, it thrills the heart to see that happening. Not recommended until you've got a bit of time under your belt, but you do have that sort of sanction. So helicopter weather, I'm not saying you can take liberties with it, nor should you ever, but you do have the ability to just go, whoa, time out. I'm not going any further. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Um, Try not to get caught out with it. Otherwise, enjoy your helicopter flying team. It's a great job.